Today, I'm going to introduce a new mentor to you all so you can start earning millions of dollars in the real estate game. Someone sent this to me yesterday, and my first reaction was, what in the world is this, and why am I seeing this massive booty in my face?
I know you thought I was about to twerk, didn't you? I get it. I've been known in the past to use my assets to buy assets.
She started talking about buying assets, so I looked over at the description and realized this is a pitch to getting rich in real estate. I was all of a sudden interested. I haven't earned millions of dollars in real estate yet, so the opportunity is finally available to me. I'm finally letting you in on how I was able to purchase over $4 million worth of real estate in less than 6 months. She must have secret tactics that I've never heard about. I've become friends with real players in the real estate game, but I don't know many that were able to buy $4 million of real estate in less than 6 months.
And guess what? Today is the big day. I've been telling you about the real estate course.
Oh, this is a sales pitch for a course. That caught me by surprise. I thought her flaunting her booty was the first lesson in learning about real estate.
That is going to let you in on exactly how I was able to buy a hotel, over $1 million house, and a penthouse, all worth over $4 million in less than 6 months.
I have a feeling the course doesn't include the real way she was able to do this. Since some of you watching this may be fans of her, here's why I absolutely hate what she's doing with this video. She's straight lying right to your face. She's scamming her fans for money, and I'll explain how in just a minute.
And I'm gonna let you in with my real estate course that I put together with my mentor on how you can do it too.
Ever since I started exposing fake gurus, I've always been blown away by how comfortable people are with lying on video. This promotional video has 240,000 views, and she clearly doesn't have a problem with stretching the truth farther than the waistband on her jeans. Her course was not created by her. She's not going to show you exactly how she bought real estate, and she didn't use the information in the course to buy real estate.
You don't have to have good credit, and you don't have to have a lot of startup investment, but all you have to have is the will to want to win.
It shouldn't be a surprise that someone with a booty the size of basketballs is more full of shit than the other fake gurus. She said you don't need money to get started in real estate, and she said she's going to show you exactly how to buy $4 million of property in less than 6 months. All you need is the will to win, apparently. If you take her advice and buy bad deals, as long as you have the will to win, you'll make money. It's not about numbers or strategy or experience or knowing what to do. It's just having the will to win.
So make sure you hit the link in my bio and click on how you can start making big boss moves like me and living a life of luxury today.
I wasn't familiar with this lady before this video was sent to me. Her name is Zamina Orr, and she has a large following on her social media accounts because I think people appreciate her natural curves. She has 1.9 million followers on Instagram and 578,000 on Twitter.
Don't wait and put Zamina in so you can get your super discount. Spank me later.
After the sales pitch, I'm sure everyone is rushing to the sales page to buy her course on real estate. The real expert in this video is the person who custom made her jeans. Seriously, how in the world do you make those jeans? Does this not look photoshopped to you? Whoever made her jeans needs to create a course on how to make the impossible possible. A couple of weeks ago, I released a video about an Instagram influencer who tricked her followers into believing she's a master Forex trader. This is a new version of the fake guru culture. No longer is the fake guru promoting the course, it's the Instagram influencer. What the fake gurus are now doing is teaming up with a woman who has a big following, and they use her body and curves to get your attention to sell their courses. We are holding nothing back. The problem with fake guru courses in real estate is they give the most basic level information that can be found for free on YouTube. She's probably telling the truth that she and her mentor are holding nothing back because they aren't aware of what they don't know. I can guarantee this course doesn't go through tenant screening, inspecting a property, how to budget for a renovation job, how to evaluate if your HVAC is up to code, how to manage contractors, among other various problems that arise within real estate. $499 gets you everything you need to change your life and become a boss. The problem is that it doesn't. For $499, you pay for beginner level information and wholesaling that will lead to a success rate of way less than 1% from this course. It's like giving someone tips on how to start an LLC and open a bank account as the way to be a successful business owner. Yes, those are steps towards starting a successful business, but everyone knows there's 2 million steps after that in order to have an operating business. Also, there are way better people to learn from than someone who has shown no indication of ever making money in real estate. Meet Kevin's course is by far the most in-depth I've seen for learning the info, and my buddy Ryan Pineda has the best mentorship option available. I'll include a link in the description to that if you're interested. You should be following people actually doing deals if you want to learn. With her code, the course is $499. Her course is less money than what I just recommended, but to me, if you're struggling to afford $1,000 for a course, you are not ready to invest in real estate and should focus on the free information on YouTube until you get a deal. And for $500, you're way better off signing up for a software like Batch Leads and sending mailers or cold calling owners. You'll be way closer to your first deal than with this course. If you follow my Instagram, then you know I had an issue with a tenant this weekend causing fire damage to one of my properties. In addition, I am upgrading a faulty HVAC system in that house next week that's going to cost me $7,000. If you can't afford that or stomach losses, you're not ready for rental property. Before we go onto the sales page, we need to get a good idea of what kind of guru we're dealing with here. Zamina appears to be a top OnlyFans creator from her adult content. Based on some of her content and ability to allegedly purchase a penthouse and million-dollar house, it's pretty obvious that she earns a lot of money from this content. She's buying real estate, which is awesome, something I fully support. The problem I have is that she lies about how she buys real estate to sell a course. She's a super high income earner, which allows her to buy these properties. She didn't buy the properties from being a savvy real estate investor. This makes her a fraud in my eyes. She bought an owner-occupied home, which is a liability, and allegedly bought a penthouse, which is another liability if not rented out. I don't know the numbers on the penthouse, but those are difficult to cash flow and are typically not good deals. It's why you never see legit real estate investors ever buy them or promote the idea of making money from them. If you aren't a very high income earner like her, then you can't buy real estate like her. The secret is having a lot of money, but she won't tell you that when trying to sell the course. If you are considering buying this course, you should tell her to show you how she bought real estate with no money. If she can't, she's a fraud and lied about everything in the sales pitch. Here's the sales page for the course after you click on her link. Earning millions in real estate and six-figure monthly is now possible for you. The claims of these fake gurus are so insane to me. Just lie to your fans and followers to try and make every last dollar out of them using scammy sales tactics. You know how long it takes to build up a six-figure monthly income with flipping, wholesaling, or rental property? Even the rock star investors take years to get there.
Hey y'all, Zamina Oil checking in with y'all. You might want to remember me because guess what? I'm gonna make you so much money, you're going to want to thank me when you see me in person someday.
She's gonna show you how to earn six figures monthly, apparently.
Not only am I gonna help you, but my mentor, Gashard Dixon, that is another name you definitely don't want to forget. Because guess what? We're where the money resides. And you know why? We are gonna help you with a little bit of consistency and dedication, figure out how exactly you're gonna make so much money in the real estate game.
For those of you interested in this course, you should ask her to make a video explaining financing, finding deals, marketing to property owners for off-market deals, and how to comp properties. You'll find out really quickly how much she knows about real estate investing.
And you know what? My mentor is amazing. He literally, from the kindness of his heart, has put together this course, which he doesn't have to. He's so well off in this real estate game, but he has a humble spirit and he loves to give back. But he put this course together that's going to take you literally no time to make money.
I've seen Red Sox fans give me a better sales pitch on becoming a Yankees fan than she just gave us about her mentor. He's made so many millions. I can't believe he took the time out of his busy day to bless us with a course on getting rich. This is someone trying so hard to use certain sales tactics without understanding why they're used, which makes the lie all the more obvious.
I have taken so many courses, and with his course, I literally can say I'm proud to say I learned something.
I would love to see one of her fans question every claim in her sales pitch. What courses did you take? What aspect of wholesaling did you implement? Can you show us your exits in the last couple of years? It'll just lead to getting blocked because most of these people can't handle questioning.
I won't sit here and put other courses down, but I just know that his course, it's amazing, and you definitely don't want to miss out on this. Let's go.
I actually present a challenge to Zamina and her mysterious mentor that appeared out of nowhere. I'd love to compare the courses I mentioned earlier, Meet Kevin's and Ryan Pineda's, against this one and see who comes out on top.
Yeah, we're gonna get the $1 million condos.
Yes.
We've been looking at.
Yes, $1 million condos. Yes.
So listen, I'm so pumped up right now. I work a lot of hours on this course.
Yes.
To be honest with you, like, I just want to help people out.
When listening to these fake gurus, it reminds me of women complaining about guys not stating their actual intentions on first or second dates. Like, stop lying, dude. You aren't doing this to help people out. You want to make money, which is why you're following the fake guru formula.
I've made a lot of money, and I got to a point where I actually got bored with business.
Why are fake gurus so corny and full of crap? I got so tired of making money that I signed up for ClickFunnels and implemented every scammy trick in the fake guru playbook so I could start making more money. Remember, everyone always judge people on their actions, not on their words. His behavior indicates he is only after money, or else he wouldn't be doing this.
You know, and I was saying, you know, what's the point of having all this money and doing what you want to do if you don't have anything to give back?
The fallacy of his logic is he could give back by donating his time, he could donate some of his millions, allegedly millions, to charity, or he could run a mentorship in his city for free. Again, that's if his behavior matched his words. His behavior is actually selling you a fake guru course.
And then I always have people that pull at me to say, okay, I have no money, no credit, how do I get started? So what I've given them really is the blueprint to how to get started with no money, no credit. Like, I don't care what your situation
No
is.
money?
No, $0.
No credit.
No credit.
Remember, he created this course to help people with no money, his words. He'll take your money though. That $499 still hits your credit card if you want the information. Really think about that. This dude would put you in credit card debt with $0 in your bank account so he can teach you the secrets.
Increasing wealth gap in America. And the reason that there's a wealth gap is because people don't own assets.
Yeah.
And some of the easiest assets to own is obviously real estate.
This is laughably false. If you look at the average purchase price of property compared with the average income in American cities, real estate is arguably reaching a point of being unaffordable for a majority of Americans. Seller financing is the caveat to this, but most seller finance deals still require a decent amount of money.
The best part about it is people will lend you money to buy it. So why aren't enough people taking advantage of this? Why the top 1% keep getting richer and the other people kind of left out?
Because in most real estate transactions, a nice amount of cash is required. Even seller finance deals that are low down payments still require a large renovation project. No one is giving up their house for no money down. You can't have the argument both ways. No money down means wholesale deals or large renovation projects.
I feel like it's because of the lack of knowledge. Because honestly, before I met you, I didn't really think it was that easy. Even though, you know, unlike yourself, when you started, you said you didn't have any capital and you didn't have any credit. Yeah. I have capital and I have credit.
It's funny how these two contradict themselves throughout their sales pitch. Her Instagram video was about her showing you how to buy $4 million of real estate in less than 6 months with no startup money and no credit. But she just said she started with money and credit. She's the only success story he has, and she doesn't even fit the model he's trying to pitch. This is like someone promoting that they're going to show you how they teach musical artists to go from being poor to mainstream success, and then they show their success story student who is a trust fund baby, whose dad was the lead singer in a famous band. Here's the mentor G. Kelly Dixon, who is the founder of Mogul Ambition Academy and allegedly has tons of students globally. He claims to be a millionaire real estate investor. This is all allegedly. I don't want to get sued for lying. Making money in real estate is much easier than you think. Understanding the many things that other top investors and banking institutions don't want you to know. I always love the "they don't want you to know about this information" tactic fake gurus use. You really think banks care about some guy in Miami telling people how to wholesale? Here's a little secret this guy doesn't want you to know. The information you'll learn in this course is the same information that's been around for 50 years. Any book about wholesaling for $20 will have the same information you'll find in his course. Follow my step-by-step blueprint and you'll be on your way to potentially making millions in real estate in no time. Matter of fact, many of my students see these types of successes have gone on to earn 5 and 6 figures in their first month. This dude lies more than the sports betting fake gurus on Instagram claiming an 80% winning rate. I think it's time we unveil his successful students. But please be aware, he doesn't want you to know this information. Let's start with M. Golden from Chicago, who allegedly made $168,000 in the first 30 days from this fake guru course. We're going to take a poll. Who thinks this is legit? I'm having a hard time believing if it's real or not. I just don't know. With a little digging, oh, would you look at that? M. Golden is also Vanessa Elliott on this sales page for the company Factorial HR. I would have never guessed that she was a stock image. Next, we need to see if Jay Long is legit. He's from Oakland, Georgia, which is a town so small that the Southern Baptist preacher can be heard throughout the entire town on Sunday mornings when he's yelling. Here's a review site for a Tim Hortons restaurant, and if you scroll down a bit, you will see a review by Caleb H. that is the same image. Caleb H is a different name than Jay Long. T. Fong from Atlanta is actually Linda Kunos, a senior editor in Central Europe. Belinda from Los Angeles is actually Reese Colbert, a news reporter with a popular Twitter account. If you're curious, here's why this scam happens. It's because it's really easy to create a surface level course, team up with an influencer, and then have them promote it. I'd actually bet money that they'll make more money from selling this course than all of their students will make in real estate combined.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy.
Yo, yes, we are owners.
Yes,
80
owners.
80-room hotel. Yes.
Since she mentions buying a hotel, I'll address it here. Here's the tax assessor info for their property. You can see Anglestone bought it on February 1 for $438,000. With UVAA Hospitality still being the owner, it appears that it's a land contract type deal. There's also more than $20,000 worth of taxes owed on the property, which is probably pretty high for a dilapidated property in rural North Carolina. Not taking anything away from these two because maybe it will be a great deal, but buying a hotel that hasn't been in operation for a while in rural North Carolina with a large unpaid tax bill isn't exactly the same thing as flipping or wholesaling in a competitive market. Zamina made her money in OnlyFans, not real estate. Her selling you on making $4 million in real estate in just a couple of months without money or credit makes her a fake guru because she didn't do it. It would be the equivalent of me making $2 million on YouTube, buying $2 million of Bitcoin, and then selling you on how to make $2 million in crypto without mentioning the fact that I only did it because of the $2 million I earned in a different career. It's fraud. Thanks for watching.